Well, welcome back everyone, Kitchen Table TCG. My name's Louie. I know we've kind of taken a break from like the Monarch spoiler stuff, and that's been intentional. I'm excited about the Monarch stuff, but I'm more excited to hold the cards in my hand. So I wanted to kind of take a break from speculating on the spoiler stuff. And there's a lot of other great content creators that are putting out really great videos that have to do with all that. We kind of got through the meat of it, and now I'm just kind of getting excited for all the stuff. I wanted to talk today a little bit. We have a Kitchen Table TCG competitive team in the works. I wanted to share that with you, a little bit of my heart behind it. I know we talk a lot about finances on my channel, but I am really committed to... I'm not great at Flesh and Blood. Like, I really enjoy Flesh and Blood. Like, when we do our tournaments, I'm like 7th or 8th. Like, if there's like 16 to 20 people, I'm like 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Like, I'm in that kind of middle range thing. I love the game. I love talking about finances. I love talking about playing. Like, I feel like I am the whole kind of a package. I'm a player, I'm an investor, I'm a collector, but I'm not good at any of those things. I'm just kind of middle of the row on all of those things, which is fun. But one of the things I have noticed is that I have a decent following of people, and that provides me an opportunity to try to provide something to the rest of the community to be a part of. And so a couple of weeks back, one of my patrons, one of our Discord server hangouters, a guy who I've gotten pretty close to, reached out to me and was like, hey man, would you be interested in starting a Kitchen Table TCG competitive team? And I was like, I'm not interested in that because I don't know how that works. I don't know what to do. I'm not a competitive player. But what I did think was, like, if somebody's wanting to do it, why not use my kind of brain that we got going on in my community and be able to start something that's a lot of fun? So this is kind of like an announcement video for the Kitchen Table TCG competitive team, but I did want to highlight a few other things too, mainly like the Discord server. Our Discord server has just been such a great place to hang out and enjoy. It is a patron perk. People will complain and say, it's fine, you can complain in the comment section. It won't get to me, but people will complain and say it's behind a paywall. But the heart of it is that we have a community of people who are already paying, and they want to be able to talk to each other and hang out with each other. And so that helps provide the community with a way to do that. The paywall is for the information, the content, the blank. The Discord server is just another perk of that. So we have this awesome Discord server. It's been so much fun to hang out and talk about spoiler season. It's just a really cool, tight-knit community. And then one of the goals of this whole thing from the very start has been, I generate a lot of investors and collectors because of my market info, and my ploy is to try to take those people and turn them into players and be like, hey, you're investing, you're collecting, have you considered playing the game? So we have Discord server, like Armory Events, a local game store here who, you know, they just do Magic mostly. It lets me run their Armory Events, and there's another guy who's out in Fable Collections out in I think Colorado, who's running Armory Events in the server. So we are actually doing a Learn to Play event on Wednesday at, I think it's just check. We're gonna do Wednesday. If you're a patron, check that out. Wednesday, I think it's at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I think is 7 Mountain Time or something like that. I get all that stuff confused. But anyway, so we're trying to teach people in our community how to play the game. So I want to do that. But now here's what I want to talk about is this this competitive team, which is like growing into this thing that it's just too big. It's awesome. I love it. It's like outside of my realm, which is great because that means I just let Sean from Cardboard Dreams is kind of taking on the role of competitive team manager. Yeah, like we have a competitive team manager now at Kitchen Table TCG. And so here's why a competitive team matters to me. I want my channel to bring value to all the facets of the Flesh and Blood community. I feel like I do a decent job at the market updates and that stuff. I feel like we do some informational videos that are pretty decent. I do some gameplay, some like low-level gameplay. But what I want people to do is to be able to see high-quality gameplay, to be able to play at the top tier in my community, in my realm of video editing and all that stuff. So by having a competitive team, it allows me to generate some information, and they can help funnel me understandings of deck text. They help me create better content for you. So by having a team behind me that is like playing at the competitive level, they are able to provide information to me. They're practicing 2 or 3 times a week. They are working on the meta, figuring out the meta, things that I am just not good at. They can do kind of in the back scenes while they're playing events, while they're doing stuff, and then they can funnel me some information so that I can make better videos for you, the viewer who's not on the competitive team. So that's why it's important to me. Like, I want to be supporting all facets of the game, and because I'm not a competitive player, I can't do that unless I have this awesome team that is doing it for fun behind me. And then for them, they get this opportunity to really play together, an organizational approach of like learning and being better at the game. And so that's why it matters to me. So now here's some details for you. If you are interested in being part of the team, you can sign up actually I think we're taking applications. This is all Sean's work, but I'm just kind of I'm the spokesperson, right? So signups are going to close on Friday, April 30th, which is coming up, right? So you sign up. This is like you are saying you intend to compete. You intend to be part of the signups. Now, this does not make you part of the team. There's tryouts. This is like a real thing. Sean's like, there's tryouts, there's practices, there's, mandatory tournaments that you have to be involved in. So the goal here is to have the best non-centralized, the best decentralized, it's like a cryptocurrency, the best decentralized competitive Flesh and Blood team in the world. That's the idea. That's the goal. I love it. So there will be 16 players that then will be selected in making the team. Those who are selected to compete for a spot on the team will be notified on Monday, May 3rd. So January, February, March, April, May, all of May will be kind of the work towards this, the tryout period, the kind of getting to learn the ropes to see who's actually committed to go into practices and that kind of stuff. And then on May 3rd, Monday, they will select those who make the Kitchen Table TCG competitive team. And we're going to have shirts. We're going to have Kitchen Table TCG competitive logos. We're going to have a play mat. I'm going to try to get some sponsors. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. But try to get some sponsors. There'll be 12 players from North America. The remaining 4 will be selected from European countries. We'll have different pods. It's going to be great. Up to 64 people will be selected to try out in North America, up to 16 people from Europe. It's going to be awesome. There's a link in my description of the video or in the comment section with all the information. You can sign up if you're interested. So we're going to do a lot of things. I'm working on getting some sponsorships to try to get some sort of like stipend for players to play in skirmishes and that kind of stuff. I'm working on it. There's a lot behind the scenes. This is truly like a grassroots effort in terms of doing this. Like Sean came to me and I said, yeah, dude, if you want to do it, do it. And we're kind of working together. We know nothing. I don't. Sean probably does. I know nothing about creating a competitive team. But I do know this, that it's really important to me. It's really important to me that my content be high quality, that when I say something in a deck tech or whatever, that it's backed up by research. And so for me, like, that's the win for me. And then the win for them is that potentially they get to work together and start practicing for like the future of this game. If you think 3 years down the road, if this thing has exploded and we're doing like, global events or something like that, to have a team to work together to really be better at the game. Maybe there's some, sponsorship type stuff that works out in that favor in the future. I don't know. I don't know what the dream looks like. I don't know where I don't know where it ends up. I just know what the dream looks like. So, all that being said, hit up that link down there, and go to the intent to compete form. And if you're interested in the competitive, if you're a store who's interested in supporting it somehow, if you're a single store, I know I've had some conversations with Mitch about supporting the team too, to give some perks to those who make the team. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. I don't actually know how to do it. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. But I do know, again, that it's really important to me that the brand of Kitchen Table TCG not just be finance, not just be casual play, but also be something that is helping the competitive scene grow and helping people, in my community get better at being competitive Flesh and Blood players. So that's the thing. We took a break from Monarch to talk about that. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember, be kind to the people around you. Let's get this product going, right? Where's the Monarch? Anyway. All right, we'll talk to you later.